Grammy Awards seems to be getting a lot of popularity in Ghana with the passage of time. Now, from the first time that Rocky Dawini got his nomination through to when the CEO of the Recording Academy, Harvey Mason Jr., came to Ghana, Ghanaians have been fixated on the scheme. However, there are many people, including our musicians, who lack understanding of how Grammy Awards operate. Recently, Grammy has come into the conversation again, and it started when our own man, Shatta Wale, posted his confirmation reply of his submission of the Street Crown song for consideration in the African Music Performance category. After that, we saw similar posts from Episode and then Mix Quest. And this has raised issues concerning the propriety or otherwise of posting them on social media. I mean, posting your works of confirmation for consideration on social media. But I don't know. This is not a big deal because in the past, others have posted artworks for consideration. So that's not even the crux of the matter. Now, to those who still wonder how a nomination is done in the Grammys, let's break it down. To submit an entry, you must enter to be a Recording Academy member. You must be a Recording Academy member. Or you must work with a record label, distributor, or another representative that is a member. That is very important in the scheme of things. Now, independent artists who are not members often go through their labels, their distributors, or a trusted Academy member to handle the submissions. So you don't necessarily have to be an Academy member to get nominated. No. Only recordings released with the eligibility year can be considered for nomination. And by that we mean for the 2026 Grammys, recordings have to be released between 1st October 2024 and 30th September 2025. Now pay attention to how the submission is done. It is made through the Recording Academy's online entry process portal. So members, labels, distributors will upload details of their recordings, the artist's name, title, release date, category, and other required information. They enter all these. Now, entries are not the same as nominations. So once you enter, it doesn't mean automatically you've been nominated. They are simply submissions for consideration. Then we come to the screening level. Once entries are submitted, a screening committee reviews them to ensure they meet eligibility requirements and are placed in the correct categories. So somebody like Wale, for example, or Episode, or Miss Quest, they have made it to the screening stage. Their songs are in the big baskets and they will be voted for. Now, this step prevents misplacements. For example, a pop song being submitted under jazz. So they make sure that they are putting the song in the right categories. That is what this stage of screening means. The Recording Academy voting members, as the artists, the producers, the songwriters, engineers, etc., they vote in the first round to determine the nominees. Also note that the top votes getters in each category become the official nominees. So the nominee list that you see will be as a result of the people who get the top votes. Voting for this year's awards started yesterday, 3rd October, and then it will end on 15th October. Then after that, the final voting will be the one which determines who wins what. The entire Martin has spoken about how this whole thing plays out, and it's very, very crucial. And Denta is a consultant to the Grammy Award CEO Harvey Mason Jr. She's pointed out that as much as Grammy Awards is based largely on critical acclaim, as in the quality of work that you're submitting, it also requires a certain amount of popularity, as in who knows your works or who knows you. She says that if we don't get a lot of Ghanaians on the Recording Academy as members, our chances of winning a Grammy will always be slim. Very slim. Because most of the people on the board or those who vote are Academy members, and most of them may not even know your song. So for them to know your song, you must be popular, or you must have a lot of Ghanaians or people who know your music on the Academy. I wish anybody who has submitted their works well, both those who posted theirs on social media and those who have kept quiet about this. Grammy is a big deal. We can't even hide from that fact. And we should pray that anybody who has submitted maybe gets some nomination and, if possible, a win. But I think that if we should all channel about 10% of the Grammy obsession into maybe Telecel Ghana Music Awards, maybe we would be on our way to making it more coveted, a more coveted award scheme for the country and other countries as well. The time we spend on talking about Grammys and thinking about getting nomination, if we give that respect to that TGMs, I think it will do us a lot of good. It is good to win an international award, but Adepansu will fear. Oye, whoever has ears, let them hear.
The luckiest